Hey, 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 welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Gonna go ahead and get right into it today. Just gonna go right into competitive. So today is the last day before the season reset. Tomorrow we'll officially be bringing in season two. So, um, we're just hoping that we're gonna have a nice little night tonight, get the couple wins that I need, and then we'll be sitting in GM before that reset, letting me stay in gold. But but we'll see. Like I said, it all depends. Hopefully tonight I'm joined by some people. I know that last night I was able to play with some people and we were able to push up rank. So Bro, this Moon Knight's a big problem. He's the only person wiping me. There it is. Good job, guys. All right, 2 or 3 more games until rank up. 2 or 3 more wins, I should say. I wonder if anybody's on. I didn't even check. I didn't even check if anybody was on before I started. Before I started going. Let's see here. Nope, nobody that I actively play with all the time. "21-second queue time." What the hell? Gotta stay out of those West Coast servers, man. They'll mess you up bad whenever you're on the East Coast. They got crazy ping. Lord Tanks, let's go, bro. Let's go. Damn, bro, you called that. Damn, bro. Damn. Hey, at least it wasn't Adam. Damn, bro. Yeah, there's a Psylocke in the back line still. I think she just grabbed a health pack. Oh, never mind. She's up there now. Oh, now she's dead, I think. Oop, that's not who I wanted. Wrong chick. Oh, that's fine though. Fuck, bro. God damn, bro. Ooh, buddy. Whew, good shit. The craziest part, we did that whole thing without a single defensive ult. That's true, that's true. They came in clutch. I, I think I hear him. Yeah, they're probably trying to counter me. A double cloak alt. They stacked their support alts. That wasn't very smart. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Goddamn, whatever. We know how to do that. Get the fuck out. Yeah, just kidding. Oh, they're triple healing. That explains it. Strange is low. Strange is low. He can die here. He can die here. There we go. Moon Knight. He's out. Yeah, he's not good. This Loki's also getting diffed. Who needs support alts, man? Who needs a support alt? All right, moment of truth. Am I gonna get this rank up today? What a good team, man. That team crushed it. Is anybody? Oh, I see. Donald Trump, fumble nugget. No. No. They already teamed up. They already went into the next one, so here we go. Moment of truth. Time to either hit GM or not. If I hit GM this account before everybody else gets on tonight, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and switch over to my alternate account and start playing around over there again, just so that there was a Celestial player that we were trying to queue up with yesterday, and I was the weak link that made that not possible. Not because I play any worse, just because I pretty much always solo queue, and I am not good enough to carry a bad team, unfortunately. I don't have any players to carry. I mean, I'm starting to get Loki better. Loki is probably the closest to my carry character that I would have. I'm fine with banning more. But even he's not super good for carry, because like if you end up with a bad second strategist, it's hard for him to be sort of carrying the heals the same way that you can another strategist. The only reason I'd say that he can carry a little bit better than a lot of the other characters I know is just because of he's got a better blend of he just has a better blend of damage and healing, in my opinion. Like Invisible Woman has a pretty good blend there. Are we solo tanking? Oh, fuck that. I see, the name makes sense. That Loki magic. Got it. Loki and magic. All right. Oh, it's probably because the the level shifted, and so it probably deleted out the alt. Good alt, good alt. Adams resing up top above. I'm assuming he probably has soul bond. Guess not. What a waste of an alt. Tell you what, man, it's nice having some teams that aren't selling for once. Everybody's actually taking this last day seriously. It's pretty rare. It's pretty rare to see actual gameplay. The last few days I've been I guess not last few days. I took a little break over the weekend, but the last few times I was on, it was pretty crazy with the amount of just 5v6s I ended up stuck in. And it's like whenever it's so close to the season and you really never know what to expect, because one time people will be like this where it's like, you just keep getting on teams that are just going off, like everybody's just going crazy. They're just trying to get those last couple games to hit the final rank that they want before the reset, things like that. um but then you have the other nights where it's like the people that just want to completely destroy people's ranks for end of season so that they don't end on a high rank. Like I've had a couple groups where people just picked throw characters and then refuse to switch. I've had a ton of games, an absolute ton of games where it ended up being a 5v6 like super quick, where even if we were just crushing the other team, they still did like this weird shit where they just decided to leave out of nowhere. Like the second round would start and they'd just be like, "Nah, I'm out of here, man. Like I'm good, chief." So far tonight's been a good night though, so that was close. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I've just been walking teams tonight. I mean, this is probably the worst one so far tonight, but it's still pretty crazy. Damn, bro. All right. Ooh, good shit, guys. Good shit, good shit. That's my rank up. Thanks, guys. Oh boy, does that feel good. We're back. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Do I risk it and try and keep pushing up? Or do we call it? Do we call it what it is and call that the rank up? It's so funny because I was so ahead of the curve on like ranking up initially. Like I was always in like the top 95-ish% as I was doing the rank up. And then I just got stuck in diamond, man. I don't know what happened. It was like this weird cut once you hit diamond like early season, and then from there like I've touched Grandmaster I think 3 or 4 times this season, and so this is my fourth or fifth time touching Grandmaster, and so it's kind of like, do I risk it and just try and keep the push going, or I don't know. It's hard to say. We're at 9, so I can lose one, and I'd still be okay. So I think we go for one more, right? And then once everybody's on, then we'll continue here. All right, let's see. This is usually whenever shit goes wrong. Is right after I cross that line, everybody just forgets how to play out of nowhere. Really decent comp here. I'm good with a Spidey ban. Honestly. I haven't had a Spidey in my lobbies that's been on the opposing team in a while that was an actual problem though. It's probably been a good 2 3 weeks that I've actually had like an issue with a Spidey. Bruce Banner. No. Fuck, I'm banning Magic over Thing. No. That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure he's got a second guy. Monchichi. I have no clue. Jack, can you help me out with that one? What's a Monchichi? I've never heard that in my life. I wasn't even. It's domination. Loki's gonna be smoking on this map. If not, Sue's good on this map. This is one of the ones I'm able to push off the edge too. So, especially there's a health pack right there too. So there's sometimes if the team's doing okay where they don't need me on healing specifically, I'll just go stand next to that health pack, go invisible, wait for somebody to come and grab that health pack, and then just push them off because it's close enough that the push reaches. Like I gotta be pretty close to them, so kind of gotta like hover the health pack. So like if that's health pack, I have to kind of be like right here for it to have enough force to push them off. But it works. It's pretty cool. I usually like to come up and then you go invisible. There we go. Thank you very much, Star Lord. That was super annoying. They stack support alts. Good shit, guys. Good shit. All right. All right. I think this will actually be like the second GM game that I win. First time winning since I picked up Loki, though. Loki's actually the sort of the fourth healer that I focused on. So, started out Cloak and Dagger, did Luna for a little bit. I'm not a big fan of Luna. And then got Invisible Woman when she came out. And then from there, I adjusted my sensitivity slightly, and I honestly think it's made a big difference. So I think I had a little bit overly sensitive before, where like I like to be able to snap around quickly, but I had a little bit too snappy to where it was hard to like focus in. But damn, that was some pretty good alt stacking, man. Oh, it was a ton of alt stacking though. I don't actually know where that one's positioned, but maybe close enough. It's usually my go-to whenever I'm coming back from spawn, because it won't really be that much time difference by the time I get there. We'll take it. They don't even know what to switch, man. Hell yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. We on our streak tonight, man. Honestly, now that I'm in like the one game deep in GM, I feel comfortable to do another one. And then if that one's the loss, then we just switch back over. We We do some quick play, we do some doom match, we do something to pass time, just so that by the time people get on, I just throw rank down. But four game win streak, um, this is where a lot of people probably just like, they're like, all right, we got four, we're up an entire rank at this point, and then they'd be like, oh, let's hop off for the night. But I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I mean, worst that happens is I tank rank again. The rank resets tomorrow anyways, so it's gonna be the difference between silver and gold. Like I'd love to rank back down to gold for the simple fact that they're adding in those bans at gold. I'm not really like the biggest of banning. Just because I think it's hard, especially whenever you're solo queuing and you get stuck in like a lot of just like lobbies where people um aren't necessarily saying what they want to play. You don't really know what their switches are if that ends up getting banned. And so it just becomes that really difficult period of like, I don't really know what bans to make because I don't know what people can play. Like, I don't know where the flex is. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. And so it just becomes really difficult to have a good banning phase. Like, see, we're going to end up banning this Groot here. And then there's going to be somebody who types in after the group ban goes through, they're going to be like, I have 120 hours in Groot. And it's going to be like, I can't read minds, brother. I don't know. So, yeah, that's the really tricky part is that every time you sort of do these things, Bucky's a crazy ban. It's strange that they banned Namor after banning Spidey. I mean, Namor is good either way. It's just most people pick him as the counter to Spidey. So if there's already a Spidey, then it doesn't really matter. Double shield or cap? Fuck, dude. Capture. Call me crazy, but Penny may be the move. If not, I can switch other tanks, but I didn't do much reading of the patch notes for her for season 1.5 just because I don't really pick her enough to bother, and most of the time she's not played this high up for me to really pay that much attention. But I swear this nest, like this web area from the nest itself, has gotten way bigger since season 0, which is really the last time that I like played Penny hard. She was the first character I picked up. Before I understood what a hero shooter was and how they work and how they function, all that good stuff. It's okay. I'm not too prideful. I make the switches quick, man. I'm not. I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh no, my pick's good. Everybody just needs to play around me. Nah, man. Uh, I mean, it seems like a lot of the people that were playing on their team weren't really. Bro, I don't know. Like, is cap what I need to do here? Like, I really don't get it. I don't know, man. This may have been this may have been my mistake, honestly. Maybe this is my bad. I should have stopped at the 4 wins. This is crazy. Dropped me down to 45%. Bro, I was getting absolutely melted on Vanguard. Of course. This is crazy, man. Alright. Alright. We're not messing around with that tonight, man. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna go ahead and move on along and fucking play something else for a little bit. Because I didn't just lose, man. My team got hoed. Absolutely hoed. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna sheesh. Yeah. Yeah. I tried. I think it may have been me though. That game, honestly. I don't say that very often, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. MJ8. What do you play? MJ8. Dagger. Oh, support main. Support main like myself. I'll fucking sure. Cap's coming up, man. Cap's coming up in my heroes played. Let's see here. I mean, Cloak and Dagger still way stands out from everybody else. What is Loki at from a... Oh, captain. He's a captain. That's not terrible. He should be higher than that by this point, though. 50% win rate on him. Oh, over 50%. No, under 50% there. Way under there. About half. I hate playing Luna, though. In overall, oh. If I'm playing Venom, there's a fucking problem, bro. I don't win on Venom, apparently. I don't know, do I spend some coinage here? I feel like I need a Captain America skin. I play him all the time at this point. I guess not all the time, but I got like 9 hours in him this season. This is a sick skin, right? Ugh. Like, I think, I don't know, man. Like, it's cool. Like, I thought it was cool when it came out. But there's just something about Captain Mustard, man. This Captain Mustard skin, this free color, it's still my favorite of all the Captain America skins that are out. Or if I see a yellow cap, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, bro. I don't know. Do I do it? Do I just buy the? Do I just buy the cap? Let me look at Loki. I feel like Loki's got to be close to to Centurion at this point. Damn, bro. Conjure illusions. Conjuring illusions is how you rank up with him. That's fucking crazy. 42,000. That's I'm not the best at healing with him. I feel like I kind of pick him as like my more DPS style healer. I mean, I like him for his burst heal. Don't get me wrong. Like especially if you're playing with like a like if you're playing with a Rocket, great team up there because he's so sustain focused, and then you can just have a ton of burst healing. But yeah, Wolverine. I feel like I'm probably close to having him. Yeah, pretty close to having him an agent. Not like it's like a big deal, but I'd have the little thing. Got him to agent. Or night. Just got him tonight. Never been a big fan of Mantis. I feel like all the other healers, all the other strategists, I played a bit. Obviously my main two. Loki's becoming my third, sort of like my my backup pick if I'm with somebody who's not doing the most output or like has a really slow heal. So people like Rocket Jeff. If I get stuck with a Jeff on my team, I'm just kind of pissed altogether because I've yet to have like a decent Jeff on my team. I think he's just a garbage pick. I think it's what people pick when they're throwing, smurfing, call it what you want to call it. But I just don't think people are playing him seriously. There's a handful that have the DPS Jeff going or whatever. Um, I still don't think it's that valid of a pick. Like I think you're way better off just picking a different dive character and just playing dive. I mean, I know the self heals and the sort of movement that you're able to get. It's like blah blah blah, but I don't know. I've never seen it done well, and so I think that's why I'm just hesitant to be like, yeah, man, that's valid. I did see though in the finals. I don't remember, or it may just been a scrim match. I don't know, but I watched a match where they were like super high up, and they did a switch into having a DPS Jeff, and they ended up crushing it that game, like absolutely destroying the other team because they just didn't have an answer for it. Um, you see it often enough though in Diamond Play where people try and do it that it's not quite as jarring, and you sort of already know how to deal with it. So it's one of those things, right, where it's like higher elo doesn't necessarily just mean they're better, period. Part of the thing that makes them better is that they constantly just have better picks. They have better compositions. They, you know, there's very standard things that you do, right? Where, you have your range, you have your melee, or you sort of have, your two range and you have a healer that's always stay back behind them because you do a fuller team heal. So stuff like that where their comps are just better to where they don't have the weird shit happen. Like I feel like sometimes if you were to throw, I mean, I know they all have Smurf accounts that they got through the ranks, but like if you were to throw some of those teams into a diamond lobby and they just see the fucking mess of picks, it's like crazy. And like it's so hard to like counter it whenever you're playing with other diamond players because they don't understand what's happening. Like they don't understand why something's working or why something's not working. It just simply is or isn't, and they don't know how to counterpick anything. And so I think that's the only reason that if you bring one of those like one above all teams down and they're playing against diamond players, they're able to make those switches so that it doesn't last long enough for the diamond team to actually do anything because like they'll be jarred at first because they'll be like, what is this comp they're running? Maybe they see somebody being played that isn't normally played that way higher up. And so you end up with that sort of dichotomy of like, yes, they've never seen it, but the reason they've never seen it is because it's trash. Because all they gotta do is pick this one character, then it sort of like puts it down, makes it so like it's not like a viable option anymore. Because it's so easy to counterpick whenever people aren't playing like as a team. I don't want to say as a team because it's not like as a team, but whenever they're not picking things that make sense. I'm I'm still kind of a fan of playing Conquest whenever you're just trying to kill some time. Um, I think it's fun. It gives you sort of the opportunity to play more DPS without having to worry about it. I honestly usually end up picking a healer that does damage output just because it's fun to just shit on. A lot of people too when they play this, they don't know that you need to pick up like the tags or whatever. It's a lot like Call of Duty Kill Confirmed or whatever it was called, where you had like after you made the kill, you had to pick up the tags, otherwise it didn't do anything. And you're able to pick up your own team's tags as well to score points that way. So a lot of time I just run around and pick up everybody's stuff. I'll give myself a quick heal, and then go pick up more tags, heal up, pick up some tags. I don't even know if I'll be able to find a lobby. Apparently nobody's playing this. There's most people are probably playing ranked today. I mean, when's the reset actually happen? Like when's that official? Marvel Rivals Season 2 with new content, Season 2 live build, info on release date. Let's go through them. They may have something there that I want to check out. Oop. Get some cap time in. All right. Well, I'll read that. I'll read through that afterwards to get an actual time on when it's going to happen. I think it's going to be midnight tonight Eastern time, but I don't know that for sure. But yeah, I like just sort of messing around in here. I just think it's a good time. Got one. The hardest part about modes like this is that there's no structure to where people are. And so like whenever you choose to just play a character that's like, you know, very specifically built for a type of task. Couldn't quite make that jump. I just want to grab this guy here. Here we go. Get us a little bit closer. Alright, let's just try and dive this into more again. God damn, man. Loki's just running around. I don't know how he didn't see me. I'm literally chasing him around trying to get the heals. Oh, it's okay. That's why I like playing Loki though, is because like it gives me the opportunity to do a ton of damage, but also I'm super useful for my team. And that guy's not super useful for his team. Come on, let's see here. God damn, bro. Tried my best. Score 4. Yeah, I need to lock in Loki faster. That's what I gotta do. Anyways, when does season 2 officially start? Season 2. April 11th at 2 a.m. is when they're gonna go offline. Oh, PDT. What is that my time? PDT, 2 a.m. PDT. PDT to Eastern time. 5 a.m. They're gonna go offline at 5 o'clock. Oh, here we go. We'll launch at 4 a.m. Friday, April 11th. So it'll be launching overnight, and then I'm sure by the time I get on after work tomorrow, everybody's just gonna be going crazy and trying to rank up. It's gonna be wild to see, um, you know, because everybody always tries to do it as soon as stuff happens. You sort of have two groups of people, right? You have the people that's like they're gonna be hitting it, they're gonna be staying up until 4 a.m. Or well, I guess it'll probably go offline for like 2 hours or whatever. So it'll probably be like 6 a.m. But you're gonna have people that hop on at 6 a.m. to start the grind, and then you have the other group of people that aren't even gonna touch the game for like the next week and a half, so that everybody who's like sort of trying to get out of the rank that they got reset to. So like the people that are actually GM that are down in gold, the people that are actually diamond that are down in silver, like they're gonna wait for all of those people to leave before they do shit, right? Because it's gonna be way too insane to try and do anything whenever you're playing against people that don't belong where they belong, and you're getting stuck with with shitters who already who actually haven't ranked up at all yet because they just haven't played to ever rank up. So they're just actual natural silver. It's their first time hitting silver, and that's just sort of damn, bro. God damn. Oh, at least we closed the gap a little bit. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this stream a little bit early. Go hang out. Then once people start getting back on, I'll probably just do 2 streams tonight. So it'll actually be completely broken up between the 2 streams on stream with some friends and streaming by myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna cut out for a little bit here, and then you'll probably catch me online. I'm guessing they'll probably be on around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there. That's when they normally get on. So hope to see you all back, and take it easy until then.